I say what up, what up, what up. I say what up, what up, what up. I say what up, what up, what up. Nah. Hey y'all, I'm feeling real dashiki-ish right now. Nah. First of all, thank you for coming to my channel and all that. I'm feeling, I don't know how to explain it, but the little extraness today is coming from the dashiki vibes for these braids, honey. Yes, these is real long. But anyways, I'm finna show you how to go from basic to baddie. And all you gotta do is stay tuned and watch your girl do what she do. And you could do it too. These brows, honey. Let's go on with this Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the color dark brown with my angled brush from BH Cosmetics. Just gonna dip that in there. Yes, it takes me a while because you know I gotta coat the brush the way I would like for it to be coated. Boom. Again, if you see me looking off to my right, that's because that's what a mirror is like, but I'm sure you figured that out by now. But yeah, we're just gonna sculpt out these brows, you know, fill them in, and then I'll be back to tell you what else. Alright, so now that my eyebrows look atrocious, I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color medium beige, and I'm going to turn these babies into something because they look like nothing right now. I'm going to put them on the back of my hand, and I'm going to take my flat brush from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Just going to dip my brush in that, and then I'm going to sculpt out underneath my brow, above my brow, and in between my brows. Now that I'm done sculpting out my brows, I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and I'm going to blend out the concealer in between my brows just because it gives my brows like this faded look that I like. And then I'm going to go back in with my flat brush and I'm just going to blend out the product underneath and above my brows. Now I'm taking my two Maybelline Fit Me foundations, one in the color 330 Toffee and the other in 330 Toffee Caramel. Then I'm just going to put that on the bottom of my beauty blender. And then I'm just going to take my finger, mix the two colors together. They're not really two colors, they're just two different skin combinations. Just going to mix them together and then pat it on my face. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to take my beauty blender and blend it all in. Okay, now let's get to it. I already put my LA Girl Pro Concealer, the same one I conceal my brows with, on my chin and my forehead. Now I'm just going to cover up these designer bags, and I'm going to put that right underneath my eye in this triangular shape down the bridge of my nose. And then I'm going to take my damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend, blend, blend. To set my face, I'm going to take my black opal setting powder in the shade 6, which is neutral light. Going to dip my damp beauty blender in. For some reason, that was like mad hard to say. But anyways, I'm going to dip my damp beauty blender in there. Then I'm going to pat it on the same places that I put my concealer. Contour, I'm just going into my BH Cosmetics Pro Contour Palette. And I'm using those 2 shades I just pointed to, my big fluffy angled brush. And this look calls for like a simple face, but like a dramatic eye. So that's why I'm not going too crazy with the contour. Keep in mind that again, all these brushes are from BH Cosmetics. But now I'm just taking my big fluffy brush and I'm dusting off all the excess powder from my setting powder. Now I'm taking my flat round brush and I'm going to go back into that contour palette and use the same dark shade. I'm going to sculpt out my nose and then I'm going to take my 2 fingers to blend it out just to get rid of any harsh lines. Back again with the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I'm just going to prime my eyelid. So basically I'm just going to put it all over my lid. And then I'm going to set my lid with the setting powder that I use to set my face. Just to prep my eyes for eyeshadow. Alright, so now I'm going to take my On Self palette and I'm just going to go in with this. I don't know, these shades don't have names, so I'm sorry guys, but I got this palette off of Amazon. Anyways, I'm going to take that color I just pointed to and my fluffy blending brush. I'm just going to put this all over my lid as a transition shade. Okay, I know you guys are probably like, what else is this girl about to contour? But truth be told, I'm not going to contour. I'm going to take my angled blending fluffy brush and I'm going to go in with that darkish orange shade. I'm going to apply it right into the outer corner of my eye and into my crease just to give my eye some depth. Okay, going back into my On Self palette, I'm going to take this matte brown And forgive me, y'all, but for the life of me, I cannot remember what this brush is called. Anywho, I'm just going to apply that into the very outer corner of my eye, just to give my eye some more depth, basically. And then I'm just going to repeat the same thing on the other eye. Now I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Nudes palette. Again, these shades do not have names, so I don't know what to tell you guys right now. But I'm going to go in with this goldish, copperish shade, I guess, and a flat eyeshadow brush. And I'm just going to apply that like in the inner corner of my eye, and then like 3/4 of the way into my eye. Not all the way on the lid, not all the way to the end, because I still want the depth that I just created on the corner of my eye to show through. So here's where things might get a little complicated. I'm going to take my NYX liquid eyeliner, and then I'm going to just line literally my lash line. I'm not going to give myself a wing line. I'm not going to do any of that. But what I am going to do after I line my eye, before it dries, is I'm going to take my angled brush, and then I'm going to take a matte black eyeshadow, and then I'm going to smudge out my liquid liner. Basically, the whole purpose of this is just to create the illusion of like a smoky lash line. So yeah, I'm just going to repeat the same thing on the other eye. As you guys can see, I already applied my falsies. I used the Kiss Demi Wispies, which are my usual lashes. But now I'm just going to line my lips with this simple brown lip pencil I got from the beauty supply store. Okay, now for my lip combo, I'm going to take my Kiss Plump and Juicy liquid lipstick in the color Made for Love. Can you guys believe that this is an actual lip plumper? Anywho, and then I'm going to go over it with my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Zurich. Just because I felt like my eyes didn't have enough of the pop that I wanted it to have, I'm going to take my e.l.f. highlighter and that same flat eyeshadow brush. I'm just going to go back in the corner of my eye and apply the highlighter on the tip of my nose, down the bridge of my nose, and on my brow bone, just to give my face a little pop and shimmer. Okay, and here's the finished look. That's how you go from basic to fatty in a matter of minutes, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. See you guys next time.